Here's the paradox. We've never talked more about climate change as the investment community than we have in the last 10, 15 years. But the financial markets, like the London Stock Exchange, have become more and more carbon intense. Whilst the UK is responsible for about 1% of global emissions, about 15% of the world's future emissions that comes from the reserves of coal, oil and gas companies are from companies on the London Stock Exchange, the big coal companies, the big oil companies. London is the global financial centre for the fossil fuel industry, along with the New York City or the New York Stock Exchange. And so Carbon Tracker, we're a research think tank. We analyse that. We analyse the future business models of these companies like Shell and BP and Exxon. And we should be surprised that they all want to produce as much fossil fuels as they possibly can, as quickly as they can. Regardless of the consequences for the planet or for the climate. And so our work has been used in two ways. One, by the divestment movement, or it's being used by big pension funds to try and hold companies like Exxon and Chevron to account with varying degrees of success, or trying to support the renewable energy revolution. And we're probably best known for coining the phrase the carbon bubble, which is the
stranded assets.
Stranded assets, which are all the coal and oil and gas. But the world can't burn if we're to meet the goals of well below 2 degrees. And my job as working at Carbon Tracker is to try and use regulation and analysis to make sure that we hold back and change regulations and stop these companies from plundering people's pension funds to fuel this climate chaos that we're seeing in the world around us.